Good afternoon, family, brothers and sisters, One Nation Tribal Alliance. I'm back again because I did a Zoom meeting with some people that came on, and we had a Zoom meeting Thursday night. That was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Most of you have seen it, so um, I hope you enjoyed it. Now, the questions are coming up. I've received a couple or several people requesting questions more about the stone tablets. What are those stone tablets? What are they going to teach? What are they coming here to the Four Corners? And so I started calling, asking, searching, and seeking. And I have come across a couple of things that I need to bring across about the stone tablets that are coming. And first of all, I'm going to clarify a lot of things, hopefully for you all to where please don't look at me as an activist. I'm not an activist. I'm just bringing out what was brought out to me to bring out about the stone tablets after talking to some elders and other tribes about the, stone tablets that are coming. First of all, I want to make sure that everybody understands that in that um, third hand shaking from the Hopi prophecy, several things was brought out. One of them was about the cycles, which really I will mention it, but I will get into it more deeper as to why about the four stone tablets. So the cycles are right now, the first cycle is the spiritual cycle, the spirit. The spirit cycle. Well, what happened during that spirit cycle? When did we lose it? When do we, all this. And I'm not going to go into deep into the spiritual cycle, but other than to say we lost our spiritual cycle when religion came into our lives because religion only teaches us halfway. Well, in spiritual life, if you live a spiritual life, you are constantly and continuously seeking. And what changed all that is 2020, the balance, the divine rise of the divine feminine. Because in religion, the divine feminine has been left out. So when 2020 came, the year 2020 came, that's when our spirit has started to rise again. But we lost our spiritual ways in religion when religion started. So we got out of that first cycle. Now the second cycle is mineral, rock. Well, minerals are harder than rocks because minerals are your gemstones, your diamonds, and they're more harder than a rock. Well, what does rock basically? The texture of rock represents solid, solidity. You know, back in I guess in the earlier days of mankind, everything was solid. Decisions were made, it was solidified, and it was carried out. Now we don't ever hardly make solid decisions. Um, if we make a decision, it's usually so weak that it can be changed. And so a spiritual life should be solid, should be strong and solid to where nothing will change it because that is our spiritual life. Mine, yours, it may be different, but as long as we live a spiritual life, we need to solidify our spiritual life and live it, not just live it 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. You got to eat it, breathe it, and live it 24/7, 7 days a week. And don't matter where you are or what you're doing. So, cycle two was minerals and rock. So we need to solidify. Third one is plants. Plants meaning, we're here to take care of Mother Earth. Mother Earth's plants are being manipulated. 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 Mother Earth's plants And to say the least, you know, I live out here in the farm country. There's a lot of farmers out here. I mean, they plant thousands and thousands of acres of, food. But what they're planting is not the real deal. Hybrid corn, what kind of fertilized GMOs they're putting into the plants. I would say 1% of the gardeners are, you know, all natural, organic planting. 1% of all these farmers they got out here. That 1% needs to come back to 100% when we start eating all natural. Look how it's affecting our kids, you know, and look how it's affecting our bodies when we eat all that. Again, that I will go into deeper a little more. And the fourth cycle is the animal cycle, which is survival. We don't know how to survive nowadays. We don't. I mean, shut down all the Walmarts and all the groceries, everything. Who can survive? Who's willing? Who's able to survive if they shut down everything? The grocery store. Everybody. The biggest fear that everybody has is, what if the grid goes down? Well, you know, not too long ago, maybe not last year, but year before last, we had an ice storm come through Texas. Ice storm shut power off, ruptured the water system, where some places they didn't have running water or electricity. And in them places, 60 people died because they didn't know how to survive without water and electricity. Where you go back to the reservations, grandpa and grandma have no running water, no electricity, but they live happy. They're surviving. So what happened to our survival skills? You know, I will get into all that. And right now, as they say on the third handshaking prophecy, we're going into the human cycle, which is the greatest power in our mind are given. But the thing about it is, have been manipulated so many ways that those that are awakened may get to that point, but those that aren't, what's going to happen? We have the potential. Our mind is the most powerful thing on this earth. But are we using it to its fullest potential? I think Einstein brought out saying that even the smartest person in the world will not be able to use 20% of their mind. So what happened to the other 80% if we don't use 20%? So those are the cycles that I wanted to bring out from the video, third handshaking. Now, as we said about the tablets, back to the tablets. The tablets, there are 4 tablets, 4 directional tablets that the tablets went to. So, in that 4 direction, to the north was the white. To the east was yellow. To the south was earth, red. To the west is black. And white is a caretaker of fire. Yellow is a caretaker of earth, air. And red is a caretaker of Mother Earth. Black is a caretaker of the water. So, the tablets, there were 2 tablets that went to each direction. They say it was a brother and sister. But basically, it's a male and a female tablet that went to all 4 directions. And the reason why I say a male and a female is because we live in a binary universe, the binary Earth, the binary galaxy, the solar system, binary, where it takes two to make one. In alchemy, that's what it says. Our Holy Trinity, Tria Prima, two makes one, which makes it three, where three things become one thing, and that one thing becomes three things, and it goes on and on and on. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm talking about the stone tablets today. So let's look at North. White. White people, they said, is from are around Switzerland area. That's what a video said. So the white people caretakers of the fire. What is fire? Fire is energy. Energy. And why is fire energy? Energy is your heat. You move things. You know, for everything has fire in the middle. A heart is that electrical fire to keep it pumping. Look at the car. Right in the middle of the engine is a spark plug. A spark makes that fire go. The train, the airplane, it's got fire to keep it moving. It will take that fire to move it. Our heart got fire to keep us going every day. Now, our energy is manipulated for control. We study about the chakras, which I will probably get into that later on. Why is it important in a native way? Because it's everywhere. The chakras, there are 7 chakras in our body. The first 3 are the lower chakras, which is there to help you rise. Your kundalini, make it help you rise. But the 4th chakra, once you get to the 4th chakra and get that miracle tone of 432 hertz, that's the transformation chakra. That's where the energy comes. That's where your energy start going for it. You ever try to pick up something and it's too heavy, but if you really concentrate and think about it and say, I'm going to do it, get down there and grab it, no problem, pick it up. That's your energy. We don't have that energy anymore. We're not motivated anymore. We say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. When it comes doing it, wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes, so it never gets done. What happened to our energy? Where are we at with our energy? That's why, grounding, meditating, raise your vibration. When you raise your vibration, you're raising your energy. You need to raise it to where you can do all things. You can do everything. People come up to me. People have told me grabbing a fork and using your energy can bend it without pushing it over. That's possible. You need to get your energy fired up to where you can do that. Anything's possible. We all got these gifts. Use it. Now, we're here to help you get your vibration up, your energy up to where you can do that. But we're only going to help you 5% because the rest is up to you. You have to practice it, live it, and eat it every day, 7 days a week. Not just do it for 4 hours, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. No, you got to live it, eat it, and breathe it every day to keep your energy going, keep your energy fired up to where you can do that. Anybody can do that. Anybody can feel the vibration of the tree. Anybody can see the vibration of the tree. Anybody can get your vibration up to where, we can see other things beyond. We need to keep on raising our vibration, and things will change in our lives. When you have your vibration fired up, things will change. So now, to the east is yellow. air. Look at our air. Let's look at the world. How bad is our air? Show me a natural air. Now, you can go out. You can go out to the mountains, deep forests, and everything. That's good air, fresh air. But it's not as fresh and clean as it used to be long, long time ago. Right now, you go out to the forest and take a deep breath. There is no telling what you're sucking into your lungs. I was in Pennsylvania, Carbondale, Pennsylvania, not too far from where I was staying. In the morning, we went outside to go have breakfast, wiped the table down, and guess what? That table was full, filthy with carbon coming out of the air from that Carbondale coal plant. You know, it's invisible, but we're breathing it in, breathing in our lungs. You know, every once in a while, go out to nature, take a deep breath, talk to nature. Hello, trees. Hello, bugs. Hello, plants. I'm here to come ground with y'all. Can we ground? Think about it. Give me some fresh air. Remember, as within, as without. The tree. You breathe in the oxygen that the tree gives you. You exhale the carbon dioxide that the tree eats. So talk to the tree. Thank you for the oxygen. Thank you. Thank you, plants. So making it green, you beautiful. Smell the air. Feel the air. See the air. You have your vibrations high. You can do all three. Smell it, feel it, and see it. But if you don't, work on it. Work on it to where you get up to that level to where you can do it. You can smell it, see it, and feel it. That's why they say, you know, yellow people, you know, in the Middle Eastern people, you know, Japan, China, all these monks, they're out there, they're doing their breathing exercise. Their breathing exercise to change their, eradicate and change their energy into stronger energy, strong, raising up their vibration. And they can do a lot of stuff. You know, they can stop an arrow when it comes to them. They're so quick that when they think and think hard about it, the arrow coming to them, they can grab it out of midair before it hits them. And one example that I give y'all is that if you've ever been in a car accident, your adrenaline gets so high that everything feels like it's a slow motion when that and where it's going at a natural speed to where your mind will pick up everything in detail. You can look around and see everything, and your mind's gonna pick up everything in detail. Even if the glass breaks, they see that glass come real slow towards it, so you can react quick, pick yourself, and it keeps that mind open fast enough to where it will gather everything in detail. Now, that's air. You know, air is controlled. We don't have control. You know, we don't have control of ourselves. You know, I've talked to a lot of people. You know, they come up to me and says, "Well, you know, I got diabetes. My sugar is high. My sugar is high." Okay, if you know what it is, what are you doing about it? Oh, I can't do anything about it because I love sugar. I can't do without sugar. So they know it, you know it, but if you're not going to do anything about it, you know, Because if you don't, sooner or later, they're going to give you that artificial medication to where you're going to start taking it. So before it gets there, let's do something about it. Do something about our bodies. But remember, mind, body, spirit. We got to take care of our mind, take care of our body, so we can take care of our soul, our spirit. Now, in the survival and in Mother Earth, red, you know, we can't plant. I mean, Zuni, where I'm from, used to be self-sufficient back when I was growing up. We hardly went to a grocery store. And if we did, it was just to buy either milk, butter, or our meat products. But now, you know, we come in with $200 or $300 grocery bill, bringing it to our house. You know, we have nothing in the storage sheds to survive on if anything was to happen. You know, Zuni used to have, my grandma used to have a special room where we had plenty of food in there. Anything we wanted is in there, you know, but we don't have that anymore. Survival skills. Now, going back to black, water. Again, water is spirit. We need to take care of the spirit. Look how bad our waters are being polluted. How bad our water being polluted? Man, I've been drinking clean water for a while now. The other day, I got about maybe 2 or 3 ice cubes because I wanted cold water. I put it in my cup of water. I couldn't even drink it. I could taste all kinds of chemicals in that ice cube where I couldn't even drink it. I wanted cold water, but I couldn't have cold water because all the ice were just, you know, tasted like Clorox. That's what kind of water we're drinking. And they're telling us it's safe. What they're telling us and what they're giving us, 2 different stories. They're telling us so we can believe them and take, you know. So back to the stone tablets. There's going to be one. First of all, each direction got 2 sandstones, a brother and a sister, depending on which way they went. They have responsibilities. So when the stone gathering happens, north is going to bring us teachings of the fire, our energy, how we need to raise up our energy. You know, east is going to talk about air, how we breathing, how we need to control our energy, our bodies, our minds. See, a lot of people, when they control in the Middle Eastern area, when they control their air, their breathing patterns, they can do a lot. You see that in a lot of these karate movies, how they control their air and how they can break a bamboo stick on their chest, how they can break 4 2x4s with one punch, how they can kick it, break the boards, kicking it up in the air. That's because they know how to control their body and their energy. And to the south, Earth. We need to get back Mother in a natural state. All these farmers, yeah, they're farming a lot, but Not going to even go there other than what chemicals are they using. Ask yourself that question. Look into it. There's a lot of information out there about it. And not last but not least, water. Water is spirit. Look how bad our spirit is being manipulated. How the dark is trying to control our spirit. That's all he's asked for. After our spirit, water is spirit. Find me a cleanest water. Cleanest, cleanest liquid form you can have is juice from a citrus tree. Why? Because when water hits the ground, it soaks down, it's already filtering. Filters to the first stage, just to the root of that tree. The tree grabs the water and filters it and gives it to the trunk of the tree. The trunk of the tree filters it and takes it up to the branch of the tree. The tree then takes it from the branch to the leaves where the fruit is. When the fruit receives it, it's going to make juice in the fruit. Look how many times it's been processed before it got up there. Look how natural it's going to be. Again, I'm going to reiterate. Each direction is going to get 2 stone tablets. Brother and a sister. Each stone tablets have things to teach. When the white stone tablet merges here, it's going to teach about fire, energy, not out there, but within. What is our fire? Where is our fire? Where is our energy? What is that energy? Where is it? To the east, you know, air. We're just breathing it, taking it for granted that, you know, it's keeping us alive, but we're not using it to enhance our energy, enhance our powers, enhance our gifts. We're not using it, but if we start taking control of the air that we're breathing in, breathing out, we'll be more control of our body. And this will allow our spirit to control the body and let the body control the spirit. To the south, Mother Earth, red. We are here to take care of Mother Earth, the plants, the trees, the rocks, the animals, everything. You know, they all have a spirit. But are we taking care of it? We need them. The stone tablet is going to teach us. And the last, again, black is water. You know, where can we get good, fresh water? Just because it went through a RO system, that doesn't mean it's good, fresh, healthy water, because that RO system is like putting it in the microwave. And if you turn the food on in the microwave and let it heat up that way, it kills all the most of the nutrients. The same way with the RO system. Reverse osmosis goes through that velvet or violet ray of light. What's it doing? It's clean. Yeah, it may be killing the unwanted germs and bugs and everything, but it's also killing your nutrients. where you don't get the full nutrients out of it. So the stone tablets will be here when it gets here. According to the prophecy, they're on their way. When it gets here, this is what they're going to teach us. So we can go back to Mother Earth. You know, it's all I got to teach about answering what are the stone tablets. I hope I clarified it. If I didn't, give me a call. I'll look some more. Thank you. Thank you for everything. And y'all have a blessed Saturday and continue to do what you're doing. And I will continue to do what I'm doing. Y'all have a blessed day. I love y'all.